Ever caught your legs faltering mid-stride? Gripping the stair rail tighter? Or wobbling up from your chair? In our golden years, we chalk it up to just aging. But as a doctor who's seen it in countless patients, this isn't harmless. It's your body's blaring alarm for independence and health. The real kicker? Leg weakness signals deeper woes, directly tied to lifespan, and dodging disasters like heart disease, diabetes, and falls. Research proves it. Stronger legs mean longer, better living. Don't ignore this. It's the key to confident steps or daily struggles. In this video, we expose why legs weaken first, sneaky habits sabotaging them, and 3 easy powerhouse foods to rebuild strength now. You'll get actionable, free tips to reclaim vitality and mobility. Stick around for my secret leg booster recipe, a quick, delicious fusion of these stars. You won't regret it. Part 1. Why your legs weaken first. Have you ever found yourself wondering why, even if you feel pretty good, and your mind is still sharp, your legs seem to be the very first part of you to start feeling, well, older? It's a very common question I hear in my practice, and it's a critically important one. You see, just think about it. Your legs house some of the largest, most hard-working muscle groups in your entire body. They support your whole weight, help you move around, climb stairs, and keep your balance. Every single step you take, every time you stand up, it all demands a lot of energy and a good supply of nutrients. Now, here's why they often show weakness first. If your diet isn't giving you enough of those crucial nutrients, like protein, vitamin D, or calcium, or if you're simply not moving around enough, then your leg muscles are the first ones to really feel that strain, to bear the brunt of that deficiency. And then there's a natural process, something we doctors call sarcopenia. Essentially, it's the gradual loss of muscle mass that, surprisingly enough, can start as early as your 30s and really speeds up as we get into our golden years. It's just how our bodies are designed. Sarcopenia doesn't just make your muscles weaker, though. Oh no, it directly leads to more difficulty walking, making you feel wobbly and less steady on your feet. And frankly, it significantly increases your risk of falls. And we all know, a fall can change everything for us as we get older. It's one of the biggest fears, isn't it? But here's the truly eye-opening part, something that might genuinely surprise you. Studies, solid scientific research, show there as a direct link between the strength in your legs and how long and how vibrantly you all live. That's right, folks. Individuals with stronger legs tend to live longer, healthier lives. And why is that strong legs help improve blood circulation, support a healthier heart, and keep you active, all key factors in preventing chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease? Everything is connected, you see. I remember one of my patients, a wonderful gentleman named Arthur, 72 years old. He used to dread long walks with his grandkids. His legs just felt too weak, and he worried about stumbling. He honestly thought, well, that's just how it is when you get old. But when I sat down with him and explained sarcopenia and how his legs were really the cornerstone of his overall health, he decided to make some changes. And let me tell you, it made all the difference. Now, Arthur isn't just walking miles with his grandkids, he's doing it with a smile and a spring in his step. It wasn't some magic trick to revert to youth. It was about reclaiming his strength. So, here's the good news. We absolutely do not have to accept this as our fate. With just a little knowledge and a few small, practical changes, you absolutely can maintain, and yes, even rebuild, the strength in your legs. Do you feel this happening to you? Are your legs telling a story you've been overlooking? If you're ready to reclaim that strength, if you're ready to feel more robust and secure, Please comment strength down below. It helps me know we're on the right track together. Part 2. 3 superfoods to strengthen your leg muscles. You might be thinking, Dr. Miller, eating healthy sounds complicated. But I promise you, when it comes to keeping your legs strong and ready for anything, the solution is often simpler than you imagine. It's about what you put on your plate, plain and simple. Let's talk about 3 incredible, easy-to-find foods that have truly stood the test of time. These aren't just everyday staples, they're powerhouses for your leg health. Number 1. Eggs, the complete package for muscle strength. First up, eggs. For decades, cholesterol scares kept us from this gem, a big mistake. As a doc, I call them nature's MVP, a complete protein powerhouse, loaded with every essential amino acid to sculpt and mend those leg lifters. But wait, vitamin D dynamite for bulletproof bones and fluid flexes, turbo-boosting calcium absorption. Low on it? Muscles mope, drained and dull. Enter selenium, the stealth defender, elite antioxidant armor against fiber fray, ditching pain and dialing up recovery rocket speed. Aging amps the ache. We mend molasses, slow, gulp nutrients grudgingly. Protein famine? Fibers frazzle from routine ruckus. Deficit? Bones crackle, legs lumber. A brutal combo. Egg it up and presto. Twinges vanish. Walks wrap with zip. That thigh tug torpor? Evaporated. My RX 3 to 4 a week. Wallet-friendly, whip-up simple, muscle mojo machines for leg lockdown. I remember a lovely patient. A woman named Betty, 68 years old. For years, her breakfast was just toast and jam, nothing else. She'd often tell me she felt drained, often experiencing a mid-morning slump and a general sluggishness. When I suggested she just add a simple boiled egg to her breakfast, she was a little hesitant. "Oh, Dr. Miller," she said, "what about my cholesterol?" We talked it through, and she decided to give it a try. Just a few weeks later, she came back to see me, beaming. "Doctor," she said, "I have so much more energy. I'm actually walking around the block every morning now." It wasn't magic, just good nutrition doing its job. So, my advice to you is simple. Start incorporating eggs into your breakfast. A quick boiled egg, or perhaps an omelet with some bell peppers and onions, adds an extra boost of vitamins and minerals. It's a quick, nutritious, and genuinely tasty way to fuel your day and boost that leg strength. Do you eat eggs often, or is this a new idea for you? I'd love to know. Comment eggs down below if you're going to give them a try for breakfast tomorrow. Number 2. Spinach, the ancient warrior's secret. Next up, let's talk about spinach. Now, many people tend to think of leafy greens as just side dishes, something extra. But let me tell you, spinach is so much more than that. It's pure gold for your muscles. Spinach is a nutritional powerhouse. It's packed with iron, which plays a key role in oxygen transport throughout your body, making sure your muscles get the oxygen they need to perform well and recover efficiently. When your muscles are well oxygenated, they simply function better, and you feel less fatigued. Then there's magnesium, another important mineral in spinach, which helps your muscles relax and can prevent those uncomfortable cramps, a common issue for many of us as we age. And let's not forget vitamin K, which strengthens your bones and helps prevent joint injuries by supporting calcium absorption and bone density. It's a real complete package, isn't it? You see, as we get older, sometimes our iron levels can dip, leading to a tired, draggy feeling in our muscles. And a magnesium deficiency can make those nighttime leg cramps absolutely unbearable. Spinach addresses both of these directly, giving your body what it needs to fight against these common age-related issues. So, when you add more spinach to your diet, you might just find your muscles functioning better, less general fatigue, and those annoying cramps that wake you up at night. They could become a thing of the past. Your bones and joints will thank you too. Funnily enough, ancient warriors, from Roman soldiers to medieval monks, actually relied on spinach for energy and strength during long battles. They knew instinctively it was good for them. And today, science completely backs up what they understood centuries ago. It's a timeless secret for strength. My good friend, Robert, 75 years old, used to complain bitterly about terrible leg cramps, those sharp pains that would just hit him in the middle of the night. He'd tried every over-the-counter remedy. When I suggested he simply add some spinach to his daily meals, maybe lightly sautéed or tossed in a salad, he was truly astonished. The cramps, he told me, almost completely disappeared. "Dr. Miller," he told me, "I wish I'd known this sooner." Spinach is so versatile. One of the easiest ways to enjoy it is to lightly sauté it with a little garlic and olive oil. Or, for a quick energy boost, blend it into your morning smoothie with a banana and some almond milk. It's refreshing and packed with everything your muscles crave. Wow! Did you realize spinach had so much hidden power? If this information surprised you, please comment "green power" down below. I love hearing what resonates with you. Number 3, bananas, nature's energy booster. Lastly, bananas. Sure, they're the grab-and-go munchies, but dig deeper. These yellow wonders are stealth muscle elixirs, pros' go-to since ancient runners laced up. Potassium steals the spotlight. It locks in electrolyte harmony, nixing those knee-buckling cramps so your legs flex and chill like clockwork. They hurl natural carbs, muscle nitro for snap-to-it zing pre- or post-pace, slurped up in seconds. Layer on vitamin B6 for blood rush rocket fuel, fast-tracking that post-strut snapback. Aging? Scrambles salts, igniting mid-mo zaps. Bananas counter cool. Gut gentle, instant infusion dynamite for yard dashes or dawn jaunts. Daily dose? Cramps crumble, power purrs jitter-free, rebounds roar. Olympians oath by 'em, elite seal for everyday warriors. Spotlight Clara, 70, Bloom Boss. Weeds whipped her windlass and nodded. Banana 30 pre-plot, I urged. Return glow. Doc, I conquer the patch. Zero crash, all rapture. We swap, wild harvest. So, give this a try. Eat a banana about half an hour before any physical activity you plan to do. It's a perfect energy boost, and after a workout, it helps your muscles recover. For a simple, delicious treat, try slicing a banana and topping it with a drizzle of almond butter or a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's fantastic! Try this simple tip, and I promise you, you'll feel the difference. Please comment "Banana Boost" if you're going to make bananas a regular part of your day. Now that we've talked about the good stuff, but sometimes it's not just what you add to your routine, but what you stop doing or change that makes the biggest difference. You see, as a doctor, I've seen countless patients come to me wondering why they feel weaker as they age. And often, the answer isn't some mysterious ailment, but rather everyday habits that are quietly eroding our muscle strength over time. It's like a slow leak in a tire. You might not notice it right away, but it certainly adds up. Part 3. 3 common habits that weaken your muscles. Number 1. A sedentary lifestyle, the silent thief of strength. Our first big habit, and perhaps the biggest silent enemy of your leg strength, is simply sitting too much. When you don't use your muscles, they begin to waste away, what doctors call muscle atrophy. Think of it this way. If you are not challenging those leg muscles to support your body weight, they lose the critical stimulus needed to stay strong. And it's not just about losing muscle. Spending hours sitting or lying down also dramatically slows down blood circulation in your legs. That makes it harder for those essential nutrients we just talked about to reach your muscle tissues, leaving them starved. This hits harder as we age. Our bodies kick off sarcopenia, that sneaky muscle meltdown, shedding up to 1% yearly post-30. Without nudges via motion to hold tight and toughen up, those fibers fade fast. Cue the fallout: wobbly legs, creaky joints, slashed bendiness, plus nasties like clots or brittle bones. It's a snowball straight to your solo status. I've watched IR wreak havoc in my office, and science backs the sting. A bombshell JAMA study nailed it. 6+ hours glued to a seat daily? Your early exit odds skyrocket. No joke. Flash to George, 80, couch king of the boob tube. Hours blurred by, but rising. Agony, legs like lead pipes. We chatted. I pitched a tweak. Pop up, pace the pad every 30 minutes. Game on. Weeks later, he's zipping smoother. Stiffness banished. Tiny moves, tighten shifts. So, here's what you can do. You don't have to sign up for a marathon. Just incorporate simple, consistent physical activity into your daily routine. Walking for just 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can significantly improve your muscle tone, balance, and endurance. If 30 minutes seems daunting at first, start small. Perhaps a 10-minute stroll around your neighborhood and gradually build up. Activities like climbing stairs, gardening, or even gentle stretching can also engage your leg muscles and keep them active. Just keep moving, folks. Are you ready to get off that couch? Who among you will commit to a 10-minute walk each day? Comment "walk" down below if you're ready to get moving. Number 2. Insufficient protein intake. The missing muscle builder. Our second big habit, or rather a common deficiency, is not getting enough protein. Many older folks simply don't realize they were missing out on the most important building blocks for their muscles. Think of your muscles as constantly under construction. Every day, just from normal activities, your muscle fibers experience a little bit of wear and tear. Protein is essential to repair that damage and build new muscle tissue. If you don't get enough, your body simply struggles to rebuild those muscle fibers. It's like trying to build a house without enough bricks. This problem becomes even more pronounced as we age. Our bodies just aren't as efficient at processing and utilizing protein as they once were. So, if you're not getting enough or not getting it consistently throughout the day, it directly contributes to that gradual loss of muscle mass, leaving your legs feeling weaker, less capable, and certainly less able to support your movements. How does this feel? You might experience a general weakness, a sense of frailty. You'll notice you recover much more slowly after even light activity, and your muscles simply won't have the oomph to do the things you used to take for granted. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics actually stresses that older adults need more protein than younger people to maintain their muscle mass. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a recognized medical need. I had a lovely patient, Dorothy, 73 years old. Her typical breakfast was just coffee and toast, day in and day out. She'd always tell me she felt depleted, often experiencing fatigue and a mid-morning slump. When I suggested she add a little protein to her breakfast, perhaps some scrambled eggs or a portion of Greek yogurt, she was initially quite skeptical. But after just a few weeks, she was absolutely amazed by the boost in energy she felt. It made a real difference to her entire day. So, here's how to fix it. Make sure you're getting enough high-quality protein from sources like lean meats. Think chicken and fish, eggs, beans, lentils, and tofu. I always suggest starting your day with a protein-rich breakfast. Perhaps those scrambled eggs we talked about, or a hearty bean stew for lunch. And try to spread your protein intake throughout the day. This ensures your body has a steady supply of those crucial building blocks to maintain and strengthen your muscles. Are you getting enough protein in your diet? It's a question worth asking yourself. If you're ready to prioritize this vital nutrient, comment "protein" down below. Number 3. Dehydration, the silent energy drain. Our third common mistake, and one that's often completely overlooked, is dehydration. We tend to forget that water isn't just for quenching thirst. It's a vital lubricant for our muscles, and not drinking enough can cause more trouble than you might think. Think about this. Your muscles are made up of about 75% water. That's a huge amount. Staying hydrated is essential for every aspect of muscle function, from how they contract and relax to how they recover after use. When you're even mildly dehydrated, it can lead to painful muscle cramps, general fatigue, and it can even make you more prone to injuries, especially if you're trying to be active. Now, this is especially critical for us as we age. Our body's natural thirst mechanism often diminishes, meaning we don't feel thirsty even when our body desperately needs water. Plus, our kidneys might not conserve water as effectively as they used to. So, your body simply can't perform at its best when it's running on empty. And that makes drinking enough water a more conscious effort. So if you're experiencing those unexpected, unwelcome muscle cramps, feeling tired even when you haven't done much, or finding yourself more susceptible to minor aches during movement, dehydration could very well be a silent culprit. I always advise my patients, especially during the warmer months here, to prioritize water intake throughout the day. It's one of the simplest, yet most powerful things you can do for your health. I remember a gentleman, Mr. Franklin, 70 years old. He drank plenty of coffee and tea, and he thought, well, that's enough liquid, right? But he constantly struggled with painful leg cramps at night. When I gently encouraged him to try adding just 2 or 3 extra glasses of plain water into his routine, he was absolutely astonished. Those nighttime cramps, he told me, almost completely disappeared. "Dr. Miller," he exclaimed, "who knew water was that important?" My simple advice? Aim for at least 8 glasses. That's about 64 ounces of water daily. Adjust if you're very active or if it's hot outside. If plain water feels monotonous, try infusing it with slices of lemon, cucumber, or fresh mint for a refreshing twist. And remember, hydrating foods like watermelon, oranges, and cucumbers also count towards your daily fluid intake. Every sip matters. Don't wait. Start drinking water now. Comment "water" below to remind yourself to stay hydrated and keep those muscles happy. Number 4. Processed foods, the silent health saboteur. Finally, let's talk about something many of us rely on for convenience: processed foods. While they might seem like a quick fix, these foods can actually be a silent stealer of your muscle strength and overall well-being. You see, processed foods, things like packaged snacks, fast food, and sugary beverages, are often loaded with unhealthy ingredients. We're talking about trans fats, excessive added sugars, and too much sodium. These ingredients promote inflammation throughout your body. And chronic inflammation, that low-grade, lingering kind, can silently weaken your muscles and joints over time. They do little to nourish your body and can actively hinder your muscles' ability to recover and grow. As we age, our bodies become more susceptible to inflammation, and we need nutrient-dense foods more than ever. Processed foods, frankly, offer very little in terms of the good vitamins, minerals, and protein your muscles are crying out for. Instead, they introduce compounds that can actually clog up your system, making it harder for your muscles to function optimally and for your body to fight against age-related decline. If you're consistently feeling more joint aches, noticing a general weakness in your muscles, and finding that it takes a long time to recover after any kind of physical activity, take a good look at what's in your pantry. Those processed items could be a big contributing factor. The National Institute of Nutrition actually champions reducing processed foods in our diet, emphasizing that it's one of the best and most impactful changes you can make for your long-term health and vitality. It's not just my opinion, it's a widely accepted nutritional truth. I recall a patient, Helen, 65 years old. She relied heavily on fast food and pre-packaged meals because, frankly, they were convenient. She constantly complained to me about persistent joint pain and just feeling perpetually sluggish. After I guided her to switch to a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, essentially learning to cook more for herself, the change was remarkable. Within just a few months, her joint pain significantly decreased, and she told me she felt a level of energy she hadn't experienced in years. It truly transformed her daily life. So, the solution is to focus on whole, natural foods. Prioritize fresh fruits and vegetables. Opt for whole grains over refined ones, and incorporate healthy fats from nuts and seeds, along with your lean proteins. These are the true fuels your muscles need to thrive, grow strong, and keep you feeling fantastic. Making these changes might feel a little challenging at first, but the rewards for your strength, energy, and overall health are absolutely worth every bit of effort. Are you ready to clean up your pantry for your legs? Comment "clean eating" if you're committed to making healthier food choices. Part 4. A special recipe for strong and healthy legs. Now then, we've talked about the power of movement, the importance of protein and hydration, and avoiding those processed culprits. But what if I told you there was a simple, delicious magic potion you could easily whip up, combining many of these powerful nutrients? As a doctor, I often remind my patients that the simplest changes can yield the most remarkable results. That's why I want to share a special smoothie recipe with you today. It's more than just a tasty drink. It's a well-balanced blend designed to support muscle strength, boost energy levels, and nourish your body from the inside out. This smoothie packs our star players: bananas for potassium-packed carbs to nix cramps and fuel steady energy, spinach loaded with iron, magnesium, and vitamin K for muscle and bone fortitude, and that boiled egg hero, delivering top-tier protein to mend and reinforce fibers. Honey adds anti-inflammatory, slow-burn energy, while almond milk brings calcium and magnesium for seamless muscle action and solid bones. Together, pure synergy, a nutrient powerhouse in one sip, easing digestion and absorption for faster leg pep as we age. Make it a weekly staple, and you'll buzz with all-day vigor, shrug off fatigue, and feel downright unbreakable. In my clinic, it's a game changer. Patients glow with renewed zip. Take Mr. Thomas, 76. Meal-weary and drained, he eyed the egg dubiously but dove in. Boom! Creamy, craveable bliss. Now it's his AM ritual, reigniting breakfast joy and a vitality he thought lost forever. Let me walk you through how to make this simple yet powerful smoothie. You'll gather 2 ripe bananas, a handful of fresh spinach leaves, about a cup, 1 boiled egg, peeled and cooled, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. If you'd like, a pinch of cinnamon adds a lovely flavor and helps boost circulation. Simply combine all these ingredients into your blender. The bananas provide a creamy base, the spinach adds a nutrient-packed green boost, and yes, crumble in that boiled egg. Its mild flavor blends seamlessly, and the protein it provides is unmatched. Blend everything until smooth and creamy. You can adjust the thickness by adding more almond milk or a few ice cubes. In just a few minutes, you'll have a nutrient-packed drink that's as delicious as it is beneficial. The best time to enjoy this smoothie is in the morning to fuel your day, or shortly after any physical activity to help your muscles recover. It's fast, it's easy, and it really works. Are you going to try this amazing smoothie? I truly hope you do. Comment "smoothie power" below if you're ready to blend up some goodness for your legs. As we wrap up our chat today, let's revisit those inspiring souls who lit up our screen. Remember Mrs. Susan? She traded stairwell fears for gleeful grandkid chases and vibrant garden romps, legs steady and sure. Mr. Arthur? Those endless walks with the little ones? Back on his agenda, miles melting away with a grin. Mr. George ditched the armchair battle for fluid rises and zeroed out stiffness, thanks to sneaky daily moves. Dorothy rediscovered her spark, Clara her flower beds. Their wins? They're yours, waiting to unfold. Proof that tiny tweaks spark massive miracles. Here's the game changer we've unpacked. Leg wobbles, twinges, balance blues. Not aging's ironclad decree. Your vitality, freedom, and zest for these prime years, they're forged in straightforward choices, spotting your body's whispers, fueling smart with eats that pack a punch, weaving in purposeful motion, even sipping more H2O. This goes beyond beefier legs. It's crafting a bolder, freer, fiercer you. Now, your turn, friend. What's your one bold pledge post-watch? Extra water glass today. Egg in my AM scramble. That smoothie whirl. 10-block stroll tomorrow. Drop it in the comments. Let's fuel each other's fire. Sharing sparks real change. Love the lift? Smash that like your nod keeps this wisdom flowing. Stick with us. Hit subscribe. It's your ticket to a tribe thriving on golden age hacks side by side. One last spark. Who in your circle needs this nudge? A partner? Sib? Pal? Kid? Share the vid. You could rewrite their story. Thanks for tuning in. Keep thriving. Keep sharp. Catch you next time.